Let me make sure somebody can unmute themselves. Sorry. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead, Adandimbo.
Eze bi n'eluigwe ọgọrọ ya na-akpụ n'ala. Chukwu okike ya akpọgo. Eze bi n'eluigwe ụmụ gị agbakọnata. Nna m anyị na-eme ibe isi anyị na-eme ya ka anyị nọ na-eme. Onweghị ibe ọzọ anyị bụ n'obi awụ njem nwere onwe. Ya ka anyị na-eji ijie. A wee na-asị gị ezi Chineke biko bịa ka ị nọnyere anyị. Chụọla anyị ka a lawa ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ ọkachasị ndị sabo. Ndị si na Biafra ya abịa ndị na-anụ ọgụ niile ebe a na-anụ ka ha wee fụdatị na Biafra ya abịa si Chukwu biko ọgụ ahụgụ nwa ya anụla anyị ya gọzie anyị Chineke gọzie ụmụ ife gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọnwụ na anyị niile anọ na ezi Chineke ma ana m akpọkwa gị n'isi awalida maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike nọnyere m ihe gbaala m ya ume were dọkịta na-agwọ ya ọya Chineke biko ọkwago ka anyị nwee onye ọzọ otu aka na-akpọkwa n'isi ọbata obie udu akọ mmiri na mbiko ihe niile ugoko ọdịnaka anyị eme nke anyị ji nwụrụ mmadụ ma agụ nwa ya eme nke iji iwu Chukwu na mana m asị aka ọwụna ụdọ ọwụna ezumezu ọwụna osi n'elu osi na ọwụ ikwu ọwụ ibe ọwụ onye ọzọkwa anya wụrụ ndị ji ọbata obi eji awalida maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m aka ha gbajie asị m tinyere ha ọgbaghara ebe ọbụla ba nọ na tinyere ha ọgbaghara were ọgbaghara tinye n'etiti ha Chineke pịaba m ụtarị mee ka ọkụgbu ha na-arụ mee ka ezumezu ha niile ha saa kpọpụtara ya awalida maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ọbata obi ya na m otu a nke si welekwa awasị os wee tinye gị n'aka nna m ọkwago nwa wike yo onye emekwa nke o ji wụrụ mmadụ n'ọkwago Chukwu na-eme nwa onye na-enye ike ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ uke mmụọ uke mmadụ ebe ọsọkwa anya si onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ọsọkwa wụrụ m nwa na-eche echiche ọjọọ megide asụ Chineke megide onye ọbụla na-emegide COS ayo ise ọwụrụ m nwa na-emegide ya emegide m ise onye ọsọkwa ya wụrụ ebe ọsọkwa ma na-agba ije ọ na-agba ya n'elu ọ na-agba ya n'ala ọ na-agba ya n'okpuru ala ọ na-agba ya n'elu bed asụ Chukwu asụ megide ekwene ka ba binye nna m ọbịa onye ọsọ enekwena anya n'ihu emekwena ebele alili aka weluo mgbe niile ebighị ebi ise
maybe you go ya gora ya megide I like it all right, thank you so much. Welcome, dear friends. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer. We thank God for this opportunity to thank our own Obatobie, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Anun Kankan.
base kind of n'elu na mpụ na mbugodi ihe nchọrọ ime ka Ngozi Ọrabeze mata bụ eziokwu ọgbata obi atụkwara nga terrorism 6 years terrorism. You have an idea that? Ọgbata obi Simon Ekpa. Finland tụrụ ya nga 6 years for terrorism. You have an idea?
Okay, for the thing of Potago.
But you know, we had in a news, can analyze.
Okay.
Because every some people have one idea. I just now about Finland tụrụ ya nga 6 years for terrorism. Ngozi Ọrabeze, the chief of staff of Simon Ekpa, was the chief of terrorism. So Ngozi Ọrabeze with a question to answer. Because Oma, in him, Obatobi were terrorism. Also, we support Obatobi and terrorism movement. So, I'm a lawyer. Ngozi Ọrabeze with a question to answer.
Yes.
Because when he Simon Ekpa they terrorized, even if how they made terrorist man. Ngozi
Ọrabeze so yeah. And then Ngozi Ọrabeze they negotiate that place because chief of staff.
Now I'm chief of staff to Simon Ekpa, who the terrorists out of nga 6 years. Then okay, Chukwunkere alias Isaiah Anyogo, who the finance minister, they will take Simon Ekpa they terrorize and don't terrorize. So which means I feel a terrorism case. One person and her carry terrorism here like that. One person name in no begin no cheto no begin we ke pure one street but we the mad e watara. That control way each but the plan terrorist dey to am e be na court we take evidence from everywhere. The chief of staff will release something on ayaba.
Yes.
So the court to consider me invite.
Sure.
I'm going to invite a phone number. I got for communication. Young one over to be the plan. I tried the terrorists over to be them. My results also not over to be only make terrorists. Okay, we are Chico, Simon Ejihego. Okay, we are take a terrorist. So before I just send the agent terrorist, Simon is terrorist now. Oh, when I Simon before I send the Simon they go to terrorist. And when both of us also Simon plan with that. So how many go if that is what goes around comes around.
Sure.
Simon Ekpa, I can make arrest one by one. They have questions to answer. Because that is how it works. And when people are going to profit now, and when the case is something they do, I got you know, I got to know when I I'm going to Chinese pass release, but I got to know when I get him about this particular thing. Get him about a phone, got to your phone. But communication even with that person must say when other people in on that plan because so we is on that terrorism man had to Simon Ekpa. So we are here watching them. In the more details on them, people Basara Ngozi Ọrabeze, also be literate or very educated.
I'm bringing the issue, what has been happening for a very long time, and yesterday the camelback was broken. What I will not, and I think nobody will condone in this government, is building and destroying. When you participate in building a structure and then you want to be a tool to be used to destroy it, we are not going to allow that. So it is either we'll show you the exit door so that your contribution and what you have done and your participation that lead to what we are having today, the result we're having today, will remain the same. So once the devil possesses you and you are going to be acting as a tool to destroy what you have done in the past, we will show you the exit door. If you repent, you will come. If you don't repent, you remain there. Everybody is a Biafran, but not everybody will be part of the liberation of Biafra to the end. I have constantly warned about this. So, fellow cabinet members, ministers, yesterday I was very, very tired during the fundraising because as a human being that I am, running from one place to another, with all the bombardment and the heat coming from here, all corners of the world, that the Nigerian government are pushing against the struggle. When the fundraising ended, I don't know what woke me up. I went to my Twitter page and I listened to Adado Rama ranting and shouting about the activities or the character of people in the government, in the cabinet. And I have warned her several times to not attack anybody, both directly and indirectly. And each time, she will apologize. So it seems that she knows exactly what she's doing. There is something I did not tell this cabinet before. A few weeks ago, I logged into Adadorama platform and I was listening to a conversation between Adadorama and Carolina. And Carolina said a lot of rubbish. I listened for over 5 minutes. They didn't know that I was there. I exited the platform. I came to the meeting and I told Adadorama to stay away from Carolina. Because in that conversation, Carolina was the one talking. Adadorama was eating and was nodding her head. Yes, that is how it is. I don't want to go into details to start telling what she was telling Adadorama and they were gossiping. Now, when I came here, I want Adadorama to stay away from Carolina so she don't put her in trouble. I did not stay to listen to what she have to respond to her, how the gossip will go. They were gossiping and gossiping. I came here and I told that Adadorama I want her. And then after that, she sent a message to me. I didn't open that message because she had been sending messages which I am not responding to. But yesterday, she sent a message to me, which I would like to play for everybody to hear. I don't know whether people are going to hear me when I play this message.
Hello.
I don't know if you hear me. How you hear what I'm playing?
Yes, we can hear it, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear.
Yes,
All
yes,
right,
we can
everybody
hear.
pay attention, please.
I know my emails today after fundraising. Somebody sent voice to me. But, okay.
She said that somebody sent voice to her.
Second Tuesday, I told you, Rama. I go on in my program. Mazi. I'm going to hear you when you were the mother and a married woman like others. And I want to tell you that I want to go to Biafra land with healthy. About now, if there's a chicha Biafra, no Biafra, but I will say, how can Ganaya, BP? Says the Marian or why, and the Maho. But right from Mother, what you and Omada did to me, I can't check bear because man name me a name. I know how you treated me in Omada, and I know how you are treating me now in this Biafran government. I know people are telling you, forging things, telling you, Carolina do this, Carolina do that. But you know one thing? I am so happy because I know my hand is clean. God knows who I am. I forget all these things. Last time, God gave me a message to you. And he said that I should also tell Ngozi. And Ngozi is not my friend. I do what God said. And I'm happy that God chose me to be giving me a message to you. But you neglected it. The last message in Chukwukike Abiyama, Nyalomo, Damiegi, Ijewori Ajagonya, only team up, be against me, and you call me a gossiper. Now you people are enjoying treating me bad, maltreating me, disgracing me. But one thing I know, that message comes from Chukwukike Abiyama. I cry to God. The type of trance Naba is too much for me. God, why can't you make my pastor and my PN to be discussing this thing, but I cannot bear it again. Sometimes I will be in trance 3 days and still come fundraising. Don't know what is happening to me. He called me a gossiper because I give you a word that God gave to you. I am on my own in my kitchen. Ngozi Burubia. Yana rebebe, yana adora matim na ko. Hani uneshi. Osini actually adadorama na ogodoman mayor interview. Isi people nke ogodoman. Osi that man that guy na space. I jam on ante muzanga and say okay na afiabo ogodoman na afiabo. Good man. The only thing uncle about that. The time I'm going to be against that, I know when we can forge something to defend ourselves, we didn't wear cover. I know. God tell me. I don't ask anything. If I have a problem, I go straight to God. Like what happened yesterday. The attack we have, I know what caused it. God don't lie. Go remember I call my boss immediately. I don't give chance to my enemies. But Mugwagi will call me gossiper. Who me? A daughter of God. Equal gossiper. I tell Ngozi Rebelde that I will not forgive you. Because that word comes from God. And you go and tell God in error. And I told you again, Ngile Kumaka, go on. Ignored me. I didn't say I'm the one. I said you ignored me. You go and form prayer warrior. A.M. know that I love you with all my heart. And Chukwukike know the love I have on you is not love for man. I take you as my son. I can die because of you. But you want to kill me with DP. Why I'm telling you all these things is this. God said that Gowon will not die with Ababangida all these ones. This message I wanted to give you on second after your birthday. You have offended God through. I give you message, too heavy message. You neglected me because I'm a woman. I'm living in Europe. I don't know anything. I want to tell you something. Only Adorama know this thing. I fight for people, but people don't fight for me. But because I have God that fights for me. You see, I don't know how to tell you this thing, but as I want you to know how you break people's hearts. I'm telling you, especially me. You know one thing? You see why when I come to meeting, I'm just watching all your cabinets. I know what God is telling me about them. You see all these things, I will enjoy it. I want to tell you, as you people are making me crying every day, my son is watching me, my husband is watching me, I'm sick, I never have BP. You see, a day is coming, all of you will cry. I'm telling you. You see, let me tell you, God said that as you are seeing that those your cabinets, one of them is already gone. That day, when we had a dead human being walking, is inside their cabinet. God said that one of your cabinets is no more with us. It's no more with us. I don't want to tell you this thing before. I don't want to break your heart. But let me tell you this thing because you want to kill me. So let me know. But the thing again, that day, even me, I asked God, sending this, please, can my PM with pastor be talking together so that I can get myself? I didn't have answer. I tell pastor, the same day the pastor Jukwal God, can he be sending this message direct to you? But God said no. So we can never do what God did not send us. This is my only hope. God, and he can never allow you people to do me anything. You people can keep on insulting me, calling me gossiper. I want to know what that do me bad thing cannot go free. Away for every day, someone to cook it na ezimozi. The day this one of your cabinet ada. But I know that person is not no more in this planet. But so that day he get you to this my voice. I'm going to break because that is I don't know just say bam. You tell Unya juro make it a juro nya ema no nya ndinzuzu. You tell Unya juro juro nya na imego guys imego mu guys imego mu that I'm going to be in that. Give it to me, baby. We go happy Easter. I'm not a woman, no.
All right, everyone is just listening to what Carolina said. There are many voice notes which I have never listened to. The point is that after Finland Convention, this woman has been bombarding me with all manner of messages from God I don't know. First of all, I want to make it very clear. I am Ekpa Simon Njoku. I believe in God, and I don't believe in any pastor. I don't believe in anybody giving me message. I have always said it, even on the live broadcast. Nobody Please, who is making noise, please? Oh, sorry. I've always said it on a live broadcast that anybody that has any message or any prophecy, please hold it. Don't tell me. I'm not interested in your prophecy. You don't know what I went through to grow up like I am today. So you cannot just come from nowhere and tell me your God said this, your God said that. I'm going to believe you. First of all, I know when your God is trying to destroy what you have built. So when such message come, I don't even, I pretend as if I didn't listen to it. This woman has been bombarding me with messages, how this God is this, how this person is this, how person is that in the cabinet, and all those nonsense. I don't listen to them. I never responded to her. And I have never addressed her as a gossiper until I listened with my 2 ears. Her and another Rama. And she was the one talking while another Rama was nodding her head. I stayed in that platform for 5 minutes. Immediately I left there. I came to meeting another Rama. I think I told them, I don't know if I came to the meeting. Immediately I asked, is another Rama here? So she was also waiting to start either fundraising or something. And then I told her immediately, stay away from Carolina. She was put in trouble because it is not hearsay. I had everything she was telling Dada Rama myself. And nobody told me, so I was there. But because they don't know how this gadget works, she didn't know that I was already in the platform trying to hook up my program. And this gossip was going on. So I came to the meeting, also to the Zoom, and I warned her to stay away from Carolina because what I heard was so disturbing. Even after that, I did not, take everything very seriously. But it is becoming a distraction to this government. That Arado Rama will go out there and start talking as if there is a war going on. I don't know who is using 2 of them. The last time we suspended Maramerewa, if Yongubiko used it to do program. And the way this woman, Carolina, is talking, and the way Adodo Rama talked to me suggests that information leaked from either one of them. Let me play also Adodo Rama's voice.
Good morning, sir. And I'm sorry sending message by this time. After the wedding, this come going to come on not to. I'm going to be a big girl, even when I get. And I'm sorry, life. Where, we can on my channel. I'm going to be going on my channel now, the enjoy. At least told you go to West Top one morning on a life. And I name or I name something I name it. And just since he did one of my individual from my channel, and I need a pussy. There's people that may speech be for an info. So because I make it because of men as young is only enjoy. Then I have Jimmy ABC or Jimmy Bore Bumisi and the Jimmy Agnisi. So now Adams, sorry for even the when you own that in order. To see is no money host. One day in a host. Then after keep put a day in a host. The immediate tips, if I'm wrong, well, if going host to young dogs or ending in a source of more cool. After they come in, I will make media, and I will make media. I will have on the media. I won't go to that near any those on host all the media will a key host. Why a Gina Punk key host? When you found John there, for John Miller, like Kennedy, don't know each other in the VM before. Why isn't the Taji web position? Okay, kill it with a format online, not connecting. Oh, we won't have it down. Okay, here I'm there now. Okay, more now for listen. Mother, mother, a bag of phone lens. That's only Okay, stop on ya. Or do case and no matter those people. But this thing, I was in every fundraising. Last week, fundraising normally. It's not to my program down because of because I'm on case account off. So I'm to be because of here, which was all the sacrifice, which is ABC, where the road today. Now this is struggle. Actually, because of this is mountain. I tell him the guy can catch. Blackmail you, I'm go your see. My name Nabatia, you take a little na media. I was saying, I was saying, Nigeria life. Don't make it on my distance. But there'll be a check cleaner. So for that one, Adam said, I realized that my mistake, they made a big mistake for that. And I can just say, so. Now, I told him, okay, then my destiny fundraising because it's I kick you out. Then I kick whatever out. And my destiny fundraising. Or Mrs. Negative, come on, because also say in now, na media. So, see, now, na media, you do a place, or fundraising, I don't know fundraising, no, which I know was on that. So, all members play, I want to name is Nagati, thank you very much. And the best one again.
Hello?
Very, very sorry. Thank you. My baby.
All right, I have not listened to other voices, so I'm not going to play those ones. But when you listen to her, you'll find out that the exact word if Yomubiko used in that her program to explain Erewa is the word Adadorama is using here. Exact word. Onye mechanka, because the same word Carolina used, that I'm breaking people's heart. I don't know whether what they want is when somebody try to destroy this government, I should allow the person so that I will not break the heart of the person. Nothing concerns me and them, and we don't have anything in common. So if they begin to go astray, to go out there to destroy what they help in building, I should now begin to praise the person so the person will continue to do it what she's doing. This woman, Adadorama, I have warned her secretly more than 10 times, more than 10 good times, not to attack anybody in this cabinet. And what they do is to attack those who are doing something more than them. She told me how the finance minister is being sponsored by the Nigeria government. The same accusation against Ngozi Orongozi. The same accusation against any other person. Like you see, you hear her, she's saying about Rafa Jared, how Rafa Jared called me a criminal, I still forgive him, and all that. So they want to, at this point of this agitation where we are today, I should continue to be distracted by them. And then the other woman, Carolina, you see, she had pause on herself, not on me. She said that we are going to cry. I don't know whether she is the God that is going to make me cry, or whether she is the servant of the God that is going to make me cry. But let me tell her, I have seen people that is more than her, not in the struggle, elsewhere. And if her pastor is a witchcraft pastor that is going to make me cry, I want to see that cry. Let me see whether he is God and my own God, who is more superior. I don't look for people's trouble. But let me tell you, do not look for mine, because you will never survive and you will never live to tell the story. I'm not fighting anybody here, but I cannot be watching while you destroy what you joined, what you were part of, building them. And I don't know why it is always, whenever something good is happening in the struggle, devil will possess some people and they will start attacking some certain people. I know how many times these women have approached me to do this and do that to that person and do this to this person. I don't listen to them because I follow my instincts. And once I am convinced that you are this, I will not look back. And because of the people there, the kind of people there, yesterday I was trying to talk to Adadorama. She was shouting in that place, and then I have to ask them to remove her. I'll actually remove her myself from the meeting. So these are not the kind of people I will not come here now and ask questions. Why did you say what you said? Because it's a waste of time. And I cannot be in the same place with people who have this kind of bitterness. She said, she told Ngozi Oronbeze that she can never forgive me. You heard it from the voice, that she told COS that she can never forgive me. And this kind of person is having meeting with me. And every time I will come, and she will say, oh, my peer, but she is saying that she can never forgive me for what I don't know. From the beginning, I don't know, from the beginning of this whole thing, you are part of the Umuada. From the time, the beginning till now, and you know how this woman jumped all the hurdle up to this point. If I have wanted to punish her for many things that went wrong, she wouldn't be in this government by now. But she managed, and she's here. Now she is accusing me of, I don't know what I did to her. You know, mother. From mother till now, which many people collected sanction from mother. Rose was suspended on mother. Judith was suspended on mother. If Owubiko and her group was suspended, she was biggest part of it. She scaled through that hurdle, and she came here to now make a voice. How I suffered her in mother. I don't know what, how that actually happened. So the point now is that because of the level this liberation is at this point, we don't want to entertain any distraction at all. She wants to get a rest, and that rest she will get. Adado Rama, from the voice note and the warning I've given to her over 10 good times, she continued to go outside there to castigate the members of the cabinet. So it's as if she is going to enjoy more of the media war and the media castigation. That's what she has chosen. I believe she's here. So if that's what she has chosen, I'm going to give her 4 weeks. 4 weeks suspension. She can go to media and fight fight the COS, fight anybody, fight me too. She have the right to do that now. But let me tell you one thing. If you castigate anybody in this cabinet, you will never come back to this government. From today, you are suspended for 4 weeks. The same thing is applicable to Carolina. Carolina is on definite suspension until I'm convinced that her mental health, psychologically, everything is balanced before she will come back. And after that, if she's ready to come back, she's going to contact Mama Dogum that she's ready to come back. But that will happen after 4 weeks. And the suspension is indefinite. So that she will not have blood pressure on this government. The thing is that the time we are now, if you are not ready to take heat of what comes from it, you better give way now. You better resign now because people have died. Your own is only blood pressure. You don't know the blood pressure I have. You don't know what I'm going through as a person carrying all this thing in my head. So if you're having a blood pressure, resign now and take good care of yourself because more heat is coming. A few weeks ago, I was telling people, since we have made a pronouncement of the declaration of Biafra, every arsenal will be released. And that's what is happening now. Today, they have printed flyers, my picture, my child picture, and they are sharing it everywhere. Nigeria military sharing it in Biafra land. And this is just the beginning. More are going to come. Everything that Nigeria know they are going to do it. And these people, what they do is to gather in their small circle and be causing confusion here and there. And then Rama go to her program and start talking as if there's war in the cabinet. They are creating this kind of, they're creating this kind of scene for people that are viewing them to think that, oh, there is nothing in this government, there is nothing wrong with anybody in this government. Somebody cautioned you yesterday that you are interrupting, I don't know, and that is the right thing. She was talking and you are interrupting her. There's something that have cautioned you about me when I'm talking, especially on an important outing. Don't interrupt me. You continue to do that. And then you take offense. Okay, was correcting you that allow I don't know who to talk so we can hear what she's saying. After that, you can do whatever you want to do. You were interrupting her. When she was talking, you were talking. Nobody hear what she was saying. And I don't know who being an elder. We have had a policy here. Whenever she is talking, nobody should interrupt her. You came and you started interrupting her. And they try to correct you. You pick offense because you already have bad malice against Oge. And every other person you have malice against. Only Samanepa is the good person. It's a lie. If you respect Samanepa, you respect those that Samanepa appointed.
Quality, you know, is to foment trouble and bring distraction into what we're doing. We're not going to have your time. And for that reason, from tonight, every Biafra Republic government in exile affiliated media personnel and media team, henceforth, you are banned from talking about anybody in Biafra struggle.
Kekime Adam Kwan Amana Hasrike Obatobie Biko Ewokoniwe. Since yesterday night, Obiade Mumma Sina Magwagi Obatobie I put in my life everything. Now this is struggle. Now struggle I on here. Ijiwe epu na struggle everything. Everything no well okay to well and serve which na go one no make well idea. But obie I didn't make it mo because na emnya mele obi Africa in Emelia. And me moto si we don't know be about obie because one of we dibia na struggle ijiwe maybe he name I will support. That is why oja unfo onyo na that oja unfo onyo na neje against the struggle onyo na cholo it bring in a medal and my mad against that person mana in a modern still say now come as a sabo or now from Nandi up to something. I don't understand. Why would you wounded genuine wound not have for phone? Do not suffer and really na this is struggle. But Toby, I don't understand. Oponine and they can have more as a sabo. Only do up to something. But Toby just take good. Imagine this kind of thing. Now fully woman put that ready before I wear channel television or YouTube pota ipasrima nanda ready. Sige hapo mukamona amenya. Just hapo mu iya jiwe bena distrogo ya moji weziten. Kamona fa made this thing. Enough for come as a sabo. Yesterday when they make program name anon na yo this thing na telegram still in case he send a message man he send a message he just said de la jele ajele come here after come meet the program obato baby ko one when no na struggle right way maybe a struggle we he support at the end. Emale bensi webia. Kwa no mo na edumu no abatobia. Afunu mo no. Gameye uta mo si we direct. I want sabo abatobia just to come to help you. Just to come to help. So help you kaji webia. But he said, listen for this kind of intimidation. We even made said it for jail, but no straight to talk to me. You need easy try jail. But to be my girl for Funata, even now when I struggle. None with the outside because ever met this you as a lemmy. It's in a missing I goes a lemmy. It's in a missing and do no man I will as a lemmy. Because of all this is but to be a take good in the end. Take a good no no come on. Yes, you will feel about Toby. Toby had a moment didn't sleep last night as a come back because you had them. Thank you very much, Abatobie. I will when he went. Now, Momo do or Momo Bawala, Bawabi Bawala, Bawaka. I can never move out the last person. Last person, Abatobie. Ye, Deggy. Oh, no, let bad if you are job like kitty. Or spoiler, this Jemuelo will sacrifice my life and everything I have. About your we they use medical sabo. Nancy will be be careful. Look like it is coming and up to number about to be so hard. Chineke goes elengi. Manamala that Nariguma. Oh, number one. You ain't some money like the joy on the word and the war. Yeah, for now, than them bonande get it. Oh, no, damn, now walk out to more see where to Nemu. Oh, now you now on a struggle, maybe and name. If more to I'm Amado and I'm not alone. And I will never be alive. I swear with my life. I will never be alive. More or more, I be against the struggler. I rather die. I rather die than leave that person. He says, I know Lungi. And when he don't know what, Madodondo, Abia, Itampa, or he destroy again, or he pal again, or he put asunder. Now this is struggler. Eating everything in you, Nimie, Abatobia, say, I disagree. I can never leave that person. I can never leave that person, Abatobia. Oh, Nama, who can one, oh, they are chopping at the struggle, chopping. Well, come on, inside the saboteurs. None of this is struggle, Abatobia. I swear with everything I have. Each neck is sure, and it's saboteur. Is it a struggle? I will destroy that person. I will destroy that person. I will destroy that person. With the tears in my heart, it will not be more. Kanja Bagia. I want to make go what I listen before. I'm not going to if I got the way to the book, there were but Tobia. One somebody dwelling, and I never that day again. Chekawalang, what in them? I dwelling. Yeah, when I tell you, Belly. Yeah, Belly, Natalie. Yeah, what I will keep your fla. Oh, those. So good. And you know, wake up. And come back and I never that dig it though. Okay, God, see. Oh, you know. And the end of nobody can destroy you. Not a better than they were.
Then until all this program can now, I from this one. Indian cause I come from where you are my brother says in the enemy. Because there is a lot of lie. One year to the back.
Yes. On this new year, I wish you all a happy new year. I wanted to use this opportunity to make few clarifications to Biafrans so that no one gets distracted as we move into 2026 to dismantle every single element of Nigeria occupation in Biafra land and their agents that has made the restoration of this beautiful nation over the years very difficult, either through their compromise, either through their sabotage or by their actions. I want to let their friends know this cabinet has not had any program where
wow, this idiot never na fire demand anybody who obstacle for this 2026. Any obstacle wanna stop any terrorist. Yeah, if analyze it because make quiz analyze because possible. We don't get it possible. If analyze and Igbo mloze mozo na fa ye di mu antoro ya ha nwa maka fa ye si we di mu antoro ke ka ye si di mu antoro ndo na onde ye di mu antoro adande mba na ndege so na one of them ndo ye di mu antoro and di mu antoro igbu megbu. Yes, oh bubu ka fa ye igbu and ha nwa igbu mu di fa very easy o to kwala very easy ha nwere ego so now it mount. So this 2026, I need no na yeah reset guy to wipe out because I feel that now with their problem. Onya kafaye jeojisi na faye demand every sabo. Yes, because I was sabo a serious saboteur. Ekuru mi kula from the beginning. Nandu ne follow mumba obato obie kania. As na mwa ya we saboteur, even in my own sabo ebido beko mo sabo nke mo. Mwai ma wo saboteur no wo no obato obie wete Biafra. No wo na sabotage obato obie. Ana me pe that time which church omundo na we follow mumba. In the last 2 years, last 3 years. I told Uncle na comment section that now I will a sabo to those people. Because about to be with the here. I wanted the master and the canny with the here. When you see what here, when you're not business, no get out for nothing. So this woman is not for here. This woman is not here for Biafra. This woman is here for realization. Actually, conquer neighbor. This woman from Jigawa or Igbo. Now, Kaina Negiente. Okwa through 2025. Man no Oku Hanoku Aketa. I know na dismount or I want that anyone wipe out. I need now what we see. I kuzoku again. Because all up goal of Fulani. It is standing strong more than I am. I can assure you. Oh my God. And you supposedly my idea. Then again.
any Biafran was killed.
Ebughari oche, ebughari ọnọdụ. Ife anyị nọ na ya na ebughari oche, ebughari ọnọdụ. So ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede ebugharịrị m ọnọdụ complete. Hey, ebughari anam ya. So onwezi onye ya na ibie na-anọ. Onwezi onye ya na ibie na-akọ. Onwezi onye ya na ibie na-adọkasị arụ. Now, if I know Zikitawu, intelligent game. Intelligent game. I know. Wala. Wolo. I am many for how many months? We gain nothing. Now, I have to add it to another dimension. Yes. Every I am Amazonian with a brain. So, ụmụnne asị m nwere ihe nchọrọ iwepụtara ụlọ ka nju na biko achọrọ m abụrụ m awadịda maazị Nnamdi Kanu Odogwu wabata obie uduakọ mmiri were bụzie terrorist Ngozi Alabugolo Fulani commander in chief of terrorist. So ọ fọkwara another terrorist ma afụbe oge nkere So second terrorist oge nkere ya tikpuo picture ka ya mana ezu one amazi nso ana m agwa Sọnị Akparawa gụ na ndị otu gụ wetakwuo n'oge nkere tinyekwuo ka a mara na unu ezuo na-ezuo because na ụzọ nsọ the president of terrorist Ngozi wo DPM terrorist enwezie terror ya enwezie president of terrorist onye nke a the president nke a na-ekwu okwu nke Tinubu na Tinubu wo onye ba kedu ebe Lozarine
ụmụnne m, good morning. Ana m ekele nwoke na-ekele nwaanyị. Ana m ekele my president Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, na-ekele my prime minister Simon Ekpa, na-ekele afọ mụrụ Biafra nọmba 3 citizen nwaanyị ka nwaanyị Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze, deputy prime minister. Good morning. Ana m ekele aka na-ejijere anyị ego onye ọchọ nọrọ ụwa n'oji pharmacy Indiana. Mommy, good morning ma. Ana m ekele all the cabinet members of United States of Biafra, ndị mere the gọọmenti ji na-aga siriri werere ya, ọ bụ na gọọmenti na-eme ọ na-aga n'anya ya. Ana m ekele all the armed forces of United States of Biafra. Ana m ekele all the Genu Biafran at large. Ụtụtụ ọma na ụmụ Biafra. Ana m ewere ekele na-ekele ndị eziokwu, ndị na-ekiri ihe ọma m na-eme. Ana m asị Chukwu ka bịa ma gbuo unu ume. Ana m ekele unu ka unu na-apụta n'ụtụtụ a mgbe ọbụla na-anọnye na masị m Chukwu gbaa unu ume, ka unu na wọchị na-akọmentị na-ashịa ya sị m Chukwu gbaa unu ume. Ana m ewere ekele na-ekele Ezinne nyawa abalị n'obodo ọ nọ Nyanki, obodo Trump, bụtụ ọ ga-ahapụ ụra o kwesịrị ihi bịa nọnyere m bịa. Nne m, ana m asị gị ụtụtụ ọma, Chukwu gbaa gị ume Ezinne m. Ana m ekele si ije ugwu ezi nwanne m, ana m asị Chukwu gbaa gị ume, Chukwu gbaa gị ume, gozie gị. Ihe ọbụla itiri aka, ihe ọbụla ị na-eme ga-amịta mkpụrụ. Ihe ọbụla itiri aka ga-amịta mkpụrụ. Ụgwọ ije anyị akpọ gị si ije, ndewo. Ana m ekele Ogbonna Njọkụ John, Ogbonna Njọkụ, Chukwu gozie gị, ụtụtụ ọma. Emmanuel Ugo Ugo, ndewo, Chukwu gozie gị. Ana m ekele Chika, ndewo. Chike Anayo, Chike, ndewo. Also, exactly, if you respect Simon Ekpa, then you need to respect those Simon Ekpa appointed. Ndewo. Justin, ndewo. Ụtụtụ ọma. Eze birikwo eze bịazi mgbe a na-ekenezi ekele. Eze, Chukwu gozie gị. Ọ sị please hit the like button. Eze onye nke m, respect. Eze, aga m akwere gị ugwu because asị eze wụ ndị jijiri ama. Ọwụkwa eze ndị ka ugbu a emegazi na-enwezi respect to themselves. Ụmụnne m, ihe m jiri bịa akwụkwọ maka ịdị ihe emegenu Abia steeti wala Biafra, otiwe Biafran ya ka mụ na amaghị. So unu agaghịkwa na Abia si Nigeria, God forbid. Abia steeti wala Nigeria. Jos hapụgonu nu ihe meganụ. Template otu iji ọwụwụ template ndị Biafra. Anyị ga-anọrọ hapụ Orji Uzor Kalu witi grupu ya, ha bịa bi ime irọbishi. God forbid. Ọma mme ọ bụrụ before who bi ọ bụ Uzor Kalu ịdọtawa na Abia steeti be na-eme ihe ka ọ mege. Amị ọ gbafuru nakwa ọ gbafuru since Because any the queen in their room, I can't enough for this thing if they don't hear good. People may not vote for them. They will rob people. They are doing. They matter how vote through her, but they will come and steal people vote. And when you guys know, I'm going to Tinubu. Tinubu, huge money again. Tinubu is a criminal. Unuchefu, you going to grab it. So, if we hear them make it, no make maybe and people will not even listen to them. It's not all about people. It's all about these people. They are criminals. Akuna nun. Bikon. Do. Any they make sure I protected Abia State. Good morning, Drake. Drake, I greet you. Otutoma. Go on, you are doing great work too. Thank you. Enwere onye m na-ajụ esi m na-anụbe m ụdị ya ka m ji bata na esi the other day ka m na ma Chinedu ọ nọ Malaysia. I like that guy so much. That guy mgbe anyị na ya nọ na-emeghe program that time ahụ ya na-ekwo ọ kpọrọ ike otu onye Sabo, that my brother. Please, I need to know that guy. I miss that guy so much. Great. Mgbe ọbụla ọ bịara na S gị ji okwu gị gwekwa na họmbụ na ya jụrụ ya na ekpere m na-ekpe ọ ya nwa voice ya na ọdọ ya nwa sị Adadịọra mma go deeper. Ọ sị Adadịọra mma go deeper na the voice ya nwa sị Adadịọra mma go deeper. Chinedu afọ ya that my brother ọ nọ Malaysia. Si ya na họmbụ na ya nke na-eri ya ndewo mgbe ọbụla m mụtakwara chance kwa m nwekwara ike iwerekwe mic na program gị kwukwu okwu dị ya ka edekweda my brother. I miss him so much. Ew. Ijele nwanyị this stream yard m na-eyuzu dịka iche na nke ndị ọzọ ama mmụọ ya adịkwa mma na ahịa m chọrọ ime na
ezi nwanne m good afternoon Emi ka imere ama na asị gị ike Emi ya wụ nọmba our COS Dr. Ngozi Olabenze ọsụmụ gwa gị nye so emezie ịkpọ ọnya nchukwu gaziele nke majikulu maji emezie ịkpọ ọnya ọnwụ na ịkpọ ọnya ihe adịkwa kefụrụ n'otu a na nwere ike papa ọsọ gị na-eyi etigo n'otu nke a tinye n'otu nke a mana ezikwa na edile dị ị na-atụ ego a na-atụ ili nne so in fact ekwesị m ịgwa gị ya ngwara gị let your spirit guide you. Thank you. Because one at Ravega because the government needs that money. You will be like it. But even we pledge, money pledge. On your win, you know what they go. I will be money pledge, they go. On your win, they win. Anatayego. On your lose, they lose. Anatayego. Man, I know that's the way to happiness of the how we will take the money. On after how will they need.
Okay. Ijele nwanyị nnọọ ezinne ụtụtụ ọma
Mazi, good morning.
Morning, nne m.
Daalụ. France, good morning. Just say about your son. Recently, Adocho. Mazi,
Nne, go ahead.
Yeah, recently Adocho
wepụtara video kafia video 247 were na-eme ya analyze. So enwere something Adocho said there that I wanted to refresh her memory to tell her that all this while she has been a sabotaging the fund because she wants every Mazin Simon Ekpa to see her as the only person that can have a group and can raise money through her group. Imagine in this voice now, this is somebody that said she wants, because that video Ugo 247 mere ka ho yi red we name Ugo 247 analyze.
Yes.
On akọwa na ya raise the money. Na ya want to raise the money, no raise the money. But this is somebody that said to Emeka Ghana, na COS will call you. But COS call Okpokpogi na gị dịkwa careful. Na o nwekwara ike isi gị na ọ ga-etinye gị n'otu nke a, tinye gị n'otu nke a. Unless me dịzikwa ready ị na-eweta ego. What concerns you? This is, you know that we need funds in this thing. What concerns you? She only wants that money, Emeka Ghana, ka ọ na-esi through otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ na-abịa. She don't want Emeka Ghana to enter any other group. Yeah, now, and even na o mechara mana na ofo corner up where ya, in fact, ekwesịghị m ịgwa gị ihe a.
Yes.
To tell you that this woman have been blocking a hindrance. She has been a hindrance to raising for Biafra to get funds. Ọhụ ndị ga-eweta ego ma ị gaghị aba n'otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ, ọ ga-enye gị ọ gaghị agwa gị come and join. Unless you may join through otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ. That's exactly what that thing means. If you can't come through otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ, don't come and join. Ya gwa Emeka Ghana, dịkwa careful. Ọ ga-akpọ TOS kpọkwa gị, ọ ga-agwakwa gị, ọ ga-etinye gị n'otu nka, tinye gị n'otu nka. Unless izikwa ma ị chọrọ ị na-eweta ego, n'ọkwa ka ị na-eweta, n'ọkwa maka donation ka a ga-eji tinye gị n'otu ahụ. Then ka ihe iji tinye ndị mmadụ na ka ihe iji achọ ka ndị mmadụ join ya gị na otu nnọkọ ezi. She only want to be that one. Self-interest. Oh, here why you nọrọ na this struggle. Self-interest. Once that self-interest anaghị abịa like she expected, ya sabotage wa. She started sabotaging, telling Emeka Ghana na ya dịkwa careful, ya ekwekwana ka agwa etinye n'otu nka, tinye n'otu nka. You understand? Then the second one ekpọrọ there, this lady wepụtara ọnụ o ji eri ede sị na ọhụbe ebe emere pledge, ndị niile mere pledge anatacha ha ego. Na ọ na-awụ the highest Hello? Hello? Hello?
No, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, were idea say na ihe COS mere na like kwara yo. In I like ya, then why are you complaining? Why are you complaining when Madam Madam Kezafa? Is that woman is saying soon a program na Kezafa? Stella. Madam Stella. Can name program soon a media now. Madam Stella onye nọkwana suggest si ka anata ha niile onye ọwụna pledge ma ndị pledge 1 million, ma ndị pledge 2 million, ma ndị pledge 3 million, then the winner will 5 million. But ndị na pledge chara ka anata ha ego. That is how to raise money. in a place like this. But this woman was against it. This adult was against it. No, who ebe pledge onye win anatara ya ego, onye pledge onye na-win anatara ya ego, ifugo ya ihe ọwụ sabotage of fraud. So that means this woman not in the position of COS. She will not use this smartness to know that everybody cannot everybody ego. Ndị pledge 1 million, ndị pledge 2 million, ndị pledge 3, ndị onye pledge 5. Anatacha ha niile ego, then enyezie the 5 million person certificate for winning. Then enwere ike ndị nke ọzọ enwere ike enye ha medal or something. A na-eme ya eme. This is strategy to raise money.
Yes.
But this woman, they against it. Yet she want to tell Ugo 247 na ya wane raise ego. Raise ego to where? Selfish interest. Selfish interest. Otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ ọgwụna. Maazị ka m rush wagodo enwere ebe m na-aga na.
Okay, nne. Okay. Nne. Program a ka m jiri bịa. Because of ihe asa kwuge, ya mere m jiri wepụta ya. Ihe m jiri bịa wụkwa maka ịdị nonsense a Orji Uzor Kalu mega. Ịdị nonsense Orji Uzor Kalu mega, but ka anyị were godu n'ụka ka unu hụ tọrọ this country ka ihe si na-agaga. Ya bụ ihe Orji Uzor Kalu chọrọ iweta na Abia State.
Aiding and abetting, which is a crime in itself, within the purview of Section 7 of the Criminal Code of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the Minister of Defense was saying that, look, if you cooperate and you support terrorists, you are guilty and you too can be punished. Because the receiver of stolen goods under Section 247 of the Criminal Code is also a thief. So if you are aiding and abetting and you are acting as a fence, helping criminals, don't forget the word bandits. We're talking about criminals here. People who are abducting other people. In one of the local governments in that same Katsina state, they abducted 162 persons.
At the same time, the state government is saying they had a peace deal with the bandit and they had the temerity, the unmitigated temerity to write to the Judicial Commission to release bandits because they had a peace deal with them. How mad can we get in this country?
People online reacting with a sense of optimism and hope when it comes to the fight against terrorism after a new video released on Sunday showed the Nigeria Police Air Force Wing attacking and killing a number of unspecified terrorists in Kogi State. And according to an official statement from Kogi State Police, they say that this joint police-military attack has yielded results, that terrorists were removed, their networks taken out, and scores neutralized. Let's watch.
Ọkụ unu fụ country. Ọkụ unu fụ country. Country na-egiri freedom fighter tag ya ya terrorist. Ha na-egiri freedom fighter tag ya ha terrorist. Then bịazie werezie the main terrorists. The main terrorists na-aṅụzi wine with them. Na-negotiate with them. Ọkụ unu wee fụ. Just check igodu na ihe meganụ. A freedom fighter achọga for his right, for the betterment of his people, for his future. Attack ya terrorist. Then the people, the government is addressing, would they say terrorists na-arọ shoulder with them. Ọkụ unu wee fụ. Geenụ ntị. Ana m abịanụ.
And in a similar vein, on Saturday, we had the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, putting out a strong public warning saying that anyone who's seen aiding terrorists, bandits, or insurgents will be dealt with accordingly. Now, General Musa made these comments while being received as a guest of honor at the Armed Forces Remembrance Day golf tournament in Abuja. Let's see what he had to say about how a friend of a thief is still a thief.
Those bandits, criminals, insurgents, terrorists should stop. Because they say the friend of a thief is a thief. For us, if we get to the battlefield and you're among them, then whatever happens to them happens to you. And it's important.
You know, freedom fighter, because of camera, that is a phone, my microphone, attack ya terrorist. Freedom fighter, talk about the freedom of his people, for because of the marginalization. Imagine now as I am now, I cannot travel home again. I cannot travel. I am fighting for the right of my people. I'm fighting for the betterment of my family, my children. They tag freedom fighter terrorists. But these people, they are eating, celebrating with terrorists in Nigeria. This thing.
For those good Nigerians to provide necessary information as quickly as you see something so that action should be taken. And the armed force is always ready to react.
But in the backdrop of all of this, we had Nigerian forces seeming to go all in the fight against terrorism. But the Katsina state government on Saturday fully defended its own decision to initiate the release of 7.
Every day by day, people kidnap people. I know a wounded mother. Now this evil country called Nigeria. The president now is nowhere to be found since 31st night. President, if he's alive, nobody knows. President, if he's, and nobody knows where the whereabouts of president of a country. Nobody knows. Just imagine that kind of country. A president left since 31st night. Nobody have heard about him. Nobody have seen him up to today.
People suspected to be involved in terrorism back into society. Now, according to the Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Nasir Muazu, you see on your screens, the decision is all part of a peace agreement between communities and bandits that have repented across the state.
Imagine.
So on the one hand, we have this large-scale operation between the Air Force and police to kill terrorists.
Imagine community having peace talk with terrorists. Communities in this country called terrorist country called Nigeria, communities, villagers are having peace talk with terrorists that are unaliving them all the time. They are taking their life all the time. They are starting their money all the time. Just imagine. Only in Biafra land, you will not hear this kind of nonsense. This thing.
In Kogi, we have Musa making it clear that the federal government has a zero-tolerance policy against anyone aiding terrorists. But then you have this initiative from the Katsina state government to release repentant terrorists back into society. So, Rufai, I'll start with you. How's the public supposed to reconcile all of this?
You remember Fela Kuti had a song? Confusion, breaky pony, yeah, pam 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 pam, double wahala for the body and the owner.
These people are the people all the time. They are talking about Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa protecting his people from the hand of all these terrorists. These people, they will sit here, even this fire now, talking bad against Simon Ekpa that protecting their people from the hand of terrorists. Now, thank God, April now, Simon will come for appeal. And thank God for everything that is happening. Let me see the judge that is going to judge this thing. After you have seen what this young man is protecting his people from the hand of these people. You see how God is fighting for his people. Simon is coming out with joy. You people will see. Because Simon don't commit any crime. Simon is protecting his people from the hand of terrorists. Integrated terrorists. You see what is happening? You see, this thing.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
The military chief is saying, we got to kill them because, yes, we got to kill them. These people kill, they destroy lives, they maim. And you can see the efforts being spent. Do you know what it costs? I think it was the military chief that was saying it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a missile. When you fire a missile, you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. At the same time, the state government is saying they had a peace deal with the bandit, and they had the temerity, the unmitigated temerity to write to the Judicial Commission to release bandits.
Very shameful. A country having a peace talk with terrorists in their country. Hi! Nigeria. Hi! Terrorists in your country terrorizing the citizen. Instead of you people to make sure you wipe them out, you are negotiating with them. Chai.
Deal with them. How mad can we get in this country? In one fell swoop. So if the military chief is saying that if you're a friend to a bandit, then you are an accomplice. The Katsina state government, can we by extension say they're accomplices in this? Because we need to be able to rate them out. These are people that are causing terror. And we have seen in the past, it's not today they're signing peace deals with bandits. They don't always keep to the agreements. God knows how many peace deals they've signed. They signed peace deals in the past, but nothing came out of it. So I would like to go in line with what the military chief has said. We should not encourage the Katsina state government. In fact, they should call the governor to order. I don't know who supported this brokering of this peace deal, that the bandits had the temerity to go across local governments. I think that was even the point. They should have even arrested those bandits in the first place and make them face the full wrath of the law. We can't keep pampering insecurity. These are vestiges of a failed state.
Very quickly, I think the Katsina state government, regardless of the explanation by the Commissioner for Home Affairs and Internal Security, is guilty of the same thing that the Minister of Defense, General Musa, was talking about, aiding and abetting, which is a crime in itself, within the purview of Section 7 of the Criminal Code of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the Minister of Defense was saying that, look, if you cooperate and you support terrorists, you are guilty, and you too can be punished. Because the receiver of stolen goods under Section 247 of the Criminal Code is also a thief. So if you are aiding and abetting and you are acting as a fence, helping criminals, don't forget the word bandits. We're talking about criminals here. People who are abducting other people. In one of the local governments in that same Katsina state, they abducted 162 persons.
Imagine terrorists, they are calling it criminals. It's only in Nigeria. Thank God for Donald Trump that come and tell them the real people. ISIS. Thank God for Donald Trump. This one here calling them criminals. People that unaliving people, taking, God, sending people IDP to IDP camp. Just imagine this thing.
Another local government, 28. In another local government, 26. In another local government, 62. And now you are saying, oh, you have collected some persons back.
These numbers are the people they are alive for. The people they took their life. People they are taking their life. These people, how many? You see how numbers of people they are alive in. A freedom fighter like me, they tag me terrorist. Because I'm fighting for the people, for the betterment of my people. Just imagine. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did nothing to these people. This thing.
You have released 70 persons. We have said it again and again. This culture of giving pepper soup and jollof rice and ashwebi to bandits and terrorists should have ended with President Buhari, who was an expert in what they call rehabilitation, reconciliation, which never worked. In fact, in one state, they even arranged wives for these bandits, and yet they continue to operate. So the point made originally by the...
Imagine that they arrange wife for terrorists in Nigeria. Terrorists, they would integrate them or integrate them, put them in a minute, send them in a Biafra land. They started unaliving people in Biafra land. They give them women. Oh, this women they are giving them is not even a spoiled girls or virgins. So is what they are giving them. They don't give them anyhow girls. They give them tier line on virgins. Virgin gears is what they give them. You hear what he said? They give them virgins because they don't take a spoiled gears. You see how Chibo gears, all those children, they are just 14, 12, 15. All those boys, pregnant all of them.
Minister of Defense is that you will be encouraging these terrorists by identifying themselves, by giving a fresh definition to the Stockholm Syndrome, which is the problem that they have in Katsina State. We do not accept the explanation by the commissioner that you have prisoners of war, prisoner exchange, prisoner swap. That's not the case here. You are exchanging criminals with innocent people. Absolutely. All those 70 persons that were released and they've been negotiated with should be facing the full wrath of the law. Absolutely. And not asked that their cases be withdrawn from the courts. Absolutely. I think it beggars belief. I think it's confusing. And this is why many people say that the Nigerian governments, particularly at the state level, they don't seem to understand what is going on. Exactly. The position of the federal government is that we do not negotiate with terrorists. Exactly. And then in Katsina, they are negotiating with terrorists and they are beating their chest about it. Imagine the commissioner say, if you are not happy, seek redress. In the
oh. What kind of country is this? You see how they are saying it. But thank God for Donald Trump. Donald Trump is busy. That's why he have never remembered them again. Look at what is happening in Iran. So Donald Trump is busy. He don't want any distraction. That's why. But he will still come back and hit them hard again. Just imagine a country. Hey! Yeah. Frank Ndewo. A country. This is a country. A country. Oh. This is a country. This is a country. The question of this guy.
So kill people when they are doing this.
Then you hear Uzor Kalu in the Abia State. This guy is questioning another two again. In the Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu don't need to come back home again. Orji Uzor Kalu don't need to come back home again. First of all, men Orji Uzor Kalu homeless. Men Orji Uzor Kalu homeless. Mazin Ndewo tutu amazing one them down those sir. Oya Banogi. Ndewo. Biafrans na no logi. Biafrans are listening to you. Biafrans na no yin eku now.
Yes, so my beloved Biafrans, I give to everybody. In fact, my brother, Okorobi, the asked him, monkey teacher. Ask him, because I don't know the program. Every time I did thing, I got a program. My brother, you many people. All the many people. Okay, if you want all those things, they will really judge. They will analyze in this thing. Also, important, over the important program is because for that play the eye, you greet us and go. Thank you, my beloved brother. We're very happy. So here are for today. All this is important. Telling you, my brother, we are many of bread, and many people look for this thing. So now, if you look at the condition, we'll go back. She said, who is this woman? And she's still here talking. Also, in case it's the book. My brother, but I don't want to know. Go for a job, we are this message here, all jobs, everything. Look at. There's somebody who are change one in more than 10 times. And the same saga.
Maz, even this my daughter, if this my baby here, this my baby. Nehania warning, stop. Nehana my baby warning, stop. Or stop, Walla. But old woman, to show you that the woman who want a target, the woman who want the opera for mission. Opera for mission.
Okay, look at my brother. I don't think that this woman, somebody all message I repeat now. I'm going to embark on this video very soon. Because now, all the China those things open. But the never go about that program of the way for that. Okay, for that.
Yes. I can imagine in the man chef because you have to no we sabo. No we sabo. Why the your chef for no beg aqua, o beg na go to be aqua that no we sabo.
They are here to stand against but now even to force people to support your program.
Imagine.
Why are you crying?
Imagine. My brother.
You have decided that
imagine to show her mentality, to show the level of her mentality. Okay, what of we're going to see the call of nature that these people they are nowhere to be found. What will happen? Then we forget also she put that only she forget about it. Only she forget about it. Imagine also. One day.
Why my brother, I don't know the uncle they will head on important city for us, my brother, keep us. We'll be paying for this.
Thank you.
I don't have for this data.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Some people will last tomorrow. Some people will last tomorrow. Some people will come. Many would not like to watch a message again or go to his program again. What do you want to do that? This is not the way to talk. Just to talk and cause havoc. Destroying things. I will to show the way, man. I don't want that people that this woman have that.
Thank you.
There's no problem.
Back to Orji Uzor Kalu. And when obodo ga-awụ, he cannot write this kind of thing Orji Uzor Kalu na-eme. But believe me, why am I you're not the state with Biafran land and the Otiwu a Biafran? Ogaga for our president. So we cannot allow these people to do what they want to do. That means our media, we are using it for what? We are here to protect Abia State. Abia State, see, let me tell you people. If people cannot say that, you people will think that maybe they cannot do anything. These people don't know these people, they are evil. You don't know Tinubu. Tinubu is a drug lord. Tinubu is an arrogant. Tinubu is a criminal. They can do undo. Before you know it. All these goodies that are coming for you people, these people will take it away. After you people voted, they will rob you people when I vote. The best thing you get man which Orji Uzor Kalu, you go do your homeless first. You go do your that is you go do your homeless. Number one thing you get you go do Orji Uzor Kalu homeless. You want to go do homeless. Orji Uzor Kalu you go do homeless. That is you already have a homeless. You're confirm one first. Then abenyezie ya ọsọ ọ ga-akpọ ụkwụ na-abịa ka ahụzi otu ọ ga-esi ịbịa irrigation. Ọ dị very important. Unu ejekwukwune with this thing. Ọwụghị awụghị eji egwu egwuregwu. These people, they are demons. They are not happy that you people egwuge hazi pọtọpụtọ. Ndị adịghị happy na unu egwuge hazi pọtọpụtọ na unu gagasị na ezigbo tie road. Na unu megezi enjoy electricity. You see how he angry that Tinubu is not happy for the good things that are happening in Abia State. He said it. That Tinubu is not happy the way Abia State is developing. He said it. Abia State people, rise up. Hope Uzodimma, homeless forced to start to Orji Uzor Kalu. This Orji Uzor Kalu. Number one thing, look at what he said here. Oh, a very civilized country. Now we get all this country. Orji Uzor Kalu cannot come out and say this nonsense he said here and go free. Now how many people? But you see, listen now. Just listen what he said here. I would not allow it today.
There's no problem. In PDP, we used to kill people when they are doing this thing, which is not good. People used to die.
Inano, imagine what he said. Imagine how many people in the He said it boldly on the television. How many television stations is here? That they used to kill people. So they are planning to take on a life for OT now. Abia State. Remember that you people have suffered a lot. Unumama do de mmiri zo we na Abia State, mmiri na-eburu ụmụ mmadụ ndị nchi school na-adọta. Mmadụ bucha nwa 9 months si n'ụzọ na-adọta. Medical sickness, mosquito tara ndị mmadụ na mosquito tara m na Abia State na Okigwe Road. I know they forget am. Mama bịara visit na ke my brother. Memecha gana Omema Road, get me my guy, no like my guy on Omema Road. Mosquito attacked them, but now you cannot see such thing again in Abia State. This guy want to bring back this. Imagine what he's saying. Abia State people. Abia State is a Biafran land. Andes is a Biafran. So for the people who have been feeling that now I have forgotten talking about Biafra, I'm talking about no, I'm not talking about Nigeria. I'm talking about the Biafran land, which is Abia State. Thank God now Andes Oti prove himself as a Biafran. Born and our president he went there peaceful with his good mind. Make for our president Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to show you how genuine this Andes Oti is. Look at what this guy is saying here. And God no ke weapon de onya chukwa menkwe. We no gonna love that. Abia rise up. Orji Uzor Kalu she rise up. Rise. Don't allow it to happen. Abia people. Don't allow it to happen. Abia people. I know what I'm saying. Imagine.
But in South, nobody died. Yeah. So we are very happy the congresses came very well in South.
You see how he changed it? You see how he changed it? You see how he changed it? You see how smarted he changed it? You see how he changed it? Damage control. After what he said, you see the damage control he's doing now. Then which area are you people on a life from people? If for damage control,
PDP, we used to kill people when they are doing this thing, which is not good. People used to die. But in South, nobody died. So we are very happy the congresses came.
Where are you people killing the people now? Okay, which city, which place in the Unubugendio? If for smartness or the because some amount of folk all up. Ya will he went on the man get nunti. Because Nundiabia protect oti. Nobody can give you people this Europe life. Europe can be said to boss I who use get now. Oh boss they use get here no bodam no. Believe me, if you couldn't catch myself, exactly here on the boss, I on the my camera, how my TV, the same thing here. Oh, him and all the possible. This guy are jealous. Look at what he's saying.
Very well in Southeast and went very well. We can only fight anybody in Southeast who is not supporting our president.
The president this guy is talking about now, the president is nowhere to be found since 31st night. He cannot even come out and talk like a president on no mood. The president, this man protecting here, shameless man. If you see where he's crying like a baby, you have mercy on him. Ask me now, where is the president? This thing.
They have to parallels APC anywhere in Nigeria. It doesn't make any meaning. They are all APC members and will sustain the membership by faith and by understanding.
Abia State, unu nọgide ndị ari unu mugu. Unu enwere nsogbu.
I tried to see if I could see it in the news across other platforms. This was a topic on X a couple of days ago, and I tried to see if I could see it in the news across other platforms, other media platforms, and I did not see it anywhere.
Nowhere.
I have to give you for this, for Nigerians to just get aware of what is happening in the country as fast as possible. Breaking: while Nigeria plunges into darkness, Tinubu's Aso Villa gets 7 billion solar upgrade in 2026 budget, despite 10 billion from 2025 budget. So in the space of a year.
Imagine. Then Abia State now, small Abia State, will get steady light. The money they use and make it possible is not up to like that. Imagine corruption. Imagine corruption. Joy! Chineke. Imagine corruption.
BALAM Tinubu is budgeting to spend 17 billion naira on solar energy in Aso Villa alone. Solar system now don't become like software for BALAM Tinubu government. So then we use 7 million upgrade this year on. Next year, they will change the iOS to upgrade that again. We are running on a system of corruption that we have never seen before. We are dealing with the highest level of criminals ever.
Mazi Orimiri atata, ụtụtụ ọma, Orimiri birikwo, asị m na enweghị ya eme gị, si ka mụ ka ha ya eme gị, ka ọ ga-eme Tinubu. Ndewo, ụtụtụ ọma.
Ndewo, Mazi Humble Lion.
Ndewo, happy
I wish you the best, my brother, and I wish your family the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. You are doing very great. And let me say that I'm lucky to get you this morning because it's been a very long time.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. Ndewo, my brother. The topic this morning is very good because I just but across. So it's kind of comment to be form for every network not draw. You see, the man, Biafrans all over the world, lovers of freedoms, lovers of equities and justice. All the friends and alliance of Biafrans, I greet you all according by your time zone. Season greetings to everybody. You see, the man you're talking about, which is Orji Uzor Kalu, the man is no more pretending. The man is showing his hatred on Biafrans, on him. He is proving that truly they accuse Aneme about not planning to the Emir and he is proving it.
Yes.
The man Orji Uzor Kalu doesn't like anything good in Biafra land. Watching everything that is good, he is opposing it. The only thing he does and he knows he does best is every time and when something like a good break, heading towards the Biafran side, you will see him comes on television and national channels, begins to blab, just like what he's doing now. Orji Uzor Kalu, he's just singing the name Tinubu. Everything is about APC and Tinubu. Even though just what he knows is APC and Tinubu. Even though Biafrans, just what he knows is Tinubu and APC. And such a man, you can never classify him as an Igbo man.
Never.
My own opinion, I don't believe that he's an Igbo man. Because when you bought that only as even though you but for Orji Uzor Kalu, his own is something else. Yeah, Emma, we Biafrans, I had a boom mad. and I had it still upon our hands.
Yes.
But Biafrans know what to do. Biafrans can advise him. Those who will advise Orji Uzor Kalu should do their best to get close to him, advise him strictly, advise him very well. That he should know that he's talking about a people, about a race, about people who have existed before the existence of Nigeria and continue to exist. So people close to him, people from Biafran origins, should advise him on a very serious note. Then I think you are talking about one Isiocha, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not even he play about her, but how far?
She cried to Obato Obie that she's not a Sabo, that she only come to save him. Then now come back and start telling us that she's a Sabo. That if we can remember when she said it for the past time when Obato Obie was with us, that she's a Sabo, that anybody want to sabotage this freedom, that she would do that. But she said that she had already said that she's a Sabo, that that she's the one that Otongozo Rabeze is talking about. But she's the only one that is Sabo that know that they said that they will. That is how she put that word. So
the issue is that.
I remind her where she was crying that she's not a Sabo.
The issue is that the issue is that the woman is who she is. The woman in quote Bo Merike Nwanyị Mbobo. The onye megidere ihe ndị isi ọfịa wee mapụ ya sụpụ ya n'obodo. Ịma ihe a na-akpọ ịsụpụ mmadụ. Onye dị ihe ụmụ nwanyị yes. Onye megidere ihe ụmụ nwanyị wee gbakọ aka wute nwoke kpọpụta ya n'obodo họọlụ obodo wee nọ n'obodo gbaa anya ọtọ wee pịagide ya wee were ụtarị pịagide fesịta wee were ụtarị ya wee pịagide ya pịafee nye oke mba na mba pịafee nye omeri oke isi ọbịa na ekwuru ọbịa mmiri mba na-emega alụ na ya pụwa n'obodo gabazia na mba ọzọ wee gbanaba Sudan. You see, the woman only did this damage control what I met today by already nobody tells over to be on your man over to be Jackie identify when in time. The only thing over to be over to be with sympathy because of what was now we will never make a about you. But over to be the same over to be or ya Sabo in the public. So we know her. Look at this the woman you're talking about, though Biafrans have decided her. Apart from people on the cordia.
Yes.
Was wicked to but say a come with the woman. No the donation. You know, so the woman for me, from here as when you see the man, that is that. And that from here as somebody we can go along here, water. A woman where we say see is from different men. No care for manage if you are not na so you na Sudan. We say can you aka popote go marry a better for non go home here now before or go Sudan. At the end of the day, now France, look at you, the man. You see, so such a person, a lot of shame for me, a lot of shame for anything that concerns, a lot of respect for this Sophia. Not so. Well, I don't see her as anything. I just see her as who she is. Who is she is just open and well if you know here. What does you do? Follow. A woman who make anything if you see cook na channel yao if you see apuya no ko see apuya niki if you see cook work internet auto because no info ofu ga dey zuye otu a ka esi akọrọ ya ụtụ amụ ebe niile o jere. I'm very sorry.
No, go ahead. Mazi, yeah, platform no dey quiz
Otu a ka esi
Many goes around.
ma ike otu onye ha ma obi eze ha ma ihe ha ncha ihe ya na-agbachi n'ofu iru n'ofu ime ụlọ awụsị ya ụdịrị ya ebe ahụ ọchịkọta ha a na-emeri ya. So you can imagine such a person. With them, nobody listen to her and nobody will listen to her again. She have done forever. And the woman in quote buna Mazi Humble Lion, ihe ọbụla that woman biela aka goes like the way the woman goes.
Yes.
Look at it, the way all the people who go together. Sia, which is a Krivana Emma now, Sia and Peter Ogunugu. Good. Then look at the faceless human being.
Nowhere to be found.
Look at all the people that surround her. Look at the CRC Obakuje. Look at the fallback group. Look at the 247 now. So you can imagine such a human being, very contaminating. You know, so their friends have known her. You watch a comment section here for that. Now you comment there by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. That tells you. The other day, I saw from the channel of Mazi Exodus where she's saying that Nyaga just lay on a day. Well, Nyaga program once in a while, you know. But let it be for her. No, I don't think it's not all the word Maria talk about her or to another part of social media, which will be the best of her. So, Mazi Humble Lion, I thank you, and once again, I want to say a good Happy New Year to you and your family. You're doing very great. Dear friends, always come around to listen to Mazi Humble Lion's channel and share his programs accordingly. Remember that Mazi Humble Lion was the first person who took that courage and being very bold to expose one in those who fight the government. Mazi Humble Lion, we give it to him. We accord him that respect, being the first person to come out openly and stood his ground, stand his ground, and continue to stand and defending the USB government and the people of USB. So we must have to support him. We must have to encourage him by coming to his channels. Anytime you see him live, then like and share his programs and invite others as well. Thank you. May God bless you. May God bless us as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Ụmụnne m ọwụ Maazị Ocean ọwụ anyị na ya nọ na program nọ na disciplinary form this month ndị iro ọwụ ezigbo mmadụ kenere nụ ya ebe ọ bụ n'ofere ya.
This is insane. But somebody asked the question and said, Dear Grok, what can 17 billion naira do when it comes to investing in a sound, meaningful electricity generation project for the residents of Abuja and the Aso Rock? Let's focus on a gas power plant. And God came out and said, with 17 billion naira, about 11.9 million US dollars at current rates, you could fund a small natural gas power plant in Nigeria, producing roughly 8 to 20 megawatts based on local construction cost of approximately 0.6 million to 1.5 million per megawatt. This could power 4,000 to 10,000 households or a district in Abuja, including Aso Rock, improving local grid reliability via distribution generation. Exact output depends on plant type and efficiency. So, Tinubu is spending for Aso Rock in the space of 2 years what can actually benefit close to 10,000 homes if efficiently spent. And there are people already lining up to sing on your mandate in 2027. Welcome to Nigeria, where corruption is the bedrock of the society.
Oh! Chineke. Chineke. Chai! Chineke. Ọ ka unu wee fụ ya. Ọ ka unu wee fee ya. Ọ ka unu wee fee ya. Ọ ka unu wee fee. Ọ ka unu wee fee. A country. Ka wee country. Very shameless country. Na-enweghị ifere n'anya. Lekwe na Orji Uzor Kalu.
Here supposed to be London. The amount of money President Tinubu are giving these people, here supposed to be London. What are they doing?
Hey, Chineke God. This guy,
The amount of money President Tinubu are giving these people, here supposed to be London. What are they doing with the money? I can book that every file in the government house. I can book that every file in the civil service. We'll make it public.
Ask yourself, where was Orji Uzor Kalu during Anesoti? Where was Orji Uzor Kalu during Igbazu? Where was him? Can you people ask a question? Why he did not come out and started doing all these things? Because that time, o nwere share n'ego na-abịanụ. Tiodoji weta ego. Orji Uzor eweta. The Igbazu enwezi ego fọzili because ewere ego niile ewega na akpa ya. That's why Abia State did all the during those people time. They did not do anything. The Nofti have come and shamed them. Because of the shame, Nofti shamed them. That's why you see this useless man disgracing himself all over the media. Abia people, wake up.
With civil service, there's anything there that we don't have. There's no approval of contracts that I don't have. There's no approval of drinking water that I don't. I get quiet since. And these people want to try me. Oh God. Try me. I kept quiet. We will release everything. We will release everything to win the election when the time comes. They say they are clean, and we tell them they are not clean. They are more dirty than any other administration they are criticizing. So only one man will say 24 years.
But do you know that I don't blame this guy? I don't blame him. You know why I said it? Who are these people sitting, shouting, making him happy? That's why he's voicing that, because of from the mother. But I can't follow anyone handing in an arm again. If you didn't support this guy, how by knows or maha, your money in the and the so team, or won't have for, and don't get take it their life. How by knows I don't know, can I be also a yerisha? How no name enjoy your quaha, or quaha gababuha, only hana maggie. Oh, ya can the mother now mag. I'm a go no kuro ha bene disgrace when we have this kind of thing. All the very painful. These people behaving like this, supporting this kind of thing. Abia State they deliver from the evil hand. Hey, she the God. Naro mekwere ka ezigbo arụ ka ha na-akpọ abomination. Abomination. What is saying? Ka uhie a na-asị na mmadụ hụrụ eziokwu, mmadụ hụrụ a light. Say no. They not prefer in the darkness. Abia people are living that is since it is all the knowledge in Abia. Get me invest in Aba. You will see how much you will be making. Lagos State will raise okay now. Abia State will okay. They play.
Of Abia, nothing happened. It's only 2 years that something happened. And I'm telling you people that the man's money in 4 months was my money in 8 years. When I check, is the Minister of Finance. I'm not lying. So why should they be talking? Why are they afraid of anybody?
The question
When you talk, I'm going to lose that. All this paradigm. Oh, I said,
unu furu otu ndị ihe ọjọọ shi enwecha ndị ikpe okpu red dị ya ha akpa orucha n'ọcha nnọọ because of gịnị ego chai echi na ha gawa n'ụzọ aha nwụọ n'ụzọ aha na asị nekwe ya wuhe ha ji aka kpatara onwe ha. These people no support this guy na ihe ọ na-akụga they cannot make it. Ha baiga n'ụzọ aha ha ga-anwụ na dị ụzọ ọ ya ka ha na-amaghị onye ọbụla dị against ihe ọma ha ya egbu ya.
Boy, and if I enter back tomorrow, Abba will close down because all UK is there. The first one Abba is in Abba, and mascot the second one Abba. And then Abba went to Abba. Abba went to Abba. Nobody should come here and tell us that nobody can make it. No, we must face facts. We must face democracy.
You see,
nothing is wrong.
You see the level of democracy in Nigeria. These people rubbish democracy. It's only in Nigeria you see democracy just come and die. Nothing like democracy. You see, just imagine.
This is good. In 24 years old. Only 2 years that something is good. They lie to us that lies are in our mind. It's not true. They lie to us on everything. It's not true. They lie. And I will stop. I have the media power to stop the propaganda here. I have the media power. Yes. We will sooner link the media power on them. Yes. Because if this media lie, we will bring the media to revive the truth. Once they lie, the media will say no. This is the truth. I kept quiet for 2 years, maintaining friendship. And they sent a stupid press secretary to go and insult me. A small boy. Let me be honest with you. I have no regret that my brother will run for government because I want a good habit. If I do not want a good idea, I will not come out. I will support him in kind, in cash, and in language. Because he was the chief of staff here. He has no baggage. He served theology as his chief of staff. And he was a good chief of staff. Everybody saw it. He has no baggage. And by be carrying the baggage, most of you here that work in government might be carrying baggages. But he has no baggage. And he resigned when it was time for him to resign. He said, take back your job. And he never said anything against theology till today. That's a gentleman. We're on the ground here. And we will play on familiar terrain. The beauty of politics, the ingredients of politics are human beings. We have the human beings and roll them out. All those people promising them will stop from the promise. Let me tell you, the battle has started. There's no going back. There's no going back. There's no going back. We are on the road and we'll win the election. Amen. If the man said theology is bad, okay, this person is bad. And the man said they are bad is worst. Is that not true? The man saying they are bad is worst.
Even people know they even agree loud down. People know they agree loud down. People know they agree talk self. People know they agree loud. Because they know the truth. Only because of the money he paid them. They know they agree loud down.
You cannot serve and sack civil servants that have conscience and employ people that have no conscience. People that are afraid to employ them. No government sacks civil servants. You either redeploy them or you assign them. All those civil servants forcefully sacked will return to their work. They will return to their work. Because we cannot sack people forcefully. It's not allowed. They have rules of the civil service. And the rules are not being applied. They're not going to employ people who have never worked in civil service, make them head of service, make them permanent secretary from another country. We are not going to allow that to continue. These are undemocratic behaviors. We have seen it. I was governor, his president.
Good afternoon, sir. Afternoon, here 1 o'clock here.
The mmiri ekwe m pụọ iro since Friday last week, mmiri na-ezo n'obodo a mara m ụdị obodo dị ya. Mmiri na-ezo since morning till this evening.
Sorry. Ka oyi na-atụ anyị here, snow na-ada, but the snow adịghị heavy.
Afọ m ife na ya na-akpọ onye ratụ ibe ya ratụ. Ọ dị ka nkenegodo ndị Biafra first. Ụmụ Biafra ekene m onye ọbụla, kene nwoke, kene nwaanyị, kene ndị eziokwu, kene ndị chọrọ udo, kene ndị chọrọ ka Biafra bịa chọọ, kenekwana ndị ji uche ha were emere oche. Kene eti anụ ihe. Hello?
Go ahead.
So, anọ m ka ụmụ ekwensu ndị ajọ mmụọ na ndị ajọ mmadụ ju n'elu ụwa na gbakọ ka udele na-agụ egwu ndị otu nzuzo. Ụdị ebe a ka ada dị ọra mma na Ugo 247 kwesịrị ịnọ soro ha na-agụ egwu a because ọ ndị ihe ọma na-ada adị mma. Ka ihe ga-ewe awara ntị disi criminals ndị abalị dị egwu anụnwa Chineke ya bụsi ọnụ. Ka ihe ga-ewere ha ijebe Abia steeti na-achọ ka ha bịa zọba ọchịchị n'aka onye chọrọ ịzọpụta ụmụ mmadụ na ọchịchị a na-achị ha for years. Mgbe m na-aba ama m ka otu abade nwoke mmadụ ọ dị mkpụmkpụ na-eme ire nkenke enyi na-achọ igwe enyi ọsọ na-arụrụ onwe ya ihe na enyi mba na-arụ ka na-ekwekwe nkwa ụmụ ihe ọ ga-arụ because afụkwa m ka ọ na-asụ ọ ga-arụ 5-star hotel somewhere rụọ stadium.
Ịma ha nwee all those presidential hotel no. No airport.
Ọ bụrụ na ọ na-ekwe nkwa just n'ọnụ dịka this useless man ihu ya dịka ihu ụkpaka ilegoro guys ile nwoke anya n'ihu Emmanuel devil himself, this Orji Uzor Kalu, onye lere ya anya amarago that na onye awụ amụsụ ji abalị ahụ ndị mmadụ bara. Mana ihe o ji ewute m bụ enwezi okwu na-esi na enwezi onye na-akụ aka ma ọ nwee na-ekwu okwu ebe ha. Kedu ihe ha jere ebe ahụ eme for the first time? Kedu ihe ha jere ebe ahụ eme for the first place? Ọgwụzigwe na ha ga-ege ya ntị.
Akwụrụ ha ụgwọ maazị, azụrụ ha azụ. Akwụrụ ha ụgwọ. Ọya ka ha ga-eri anwụcha ụzọ. Etu isi bụ onye abụ mmụọ ọjọọ. Ekwentị na mmadụ ọ na-erikọ nri. Ị na-achọ igwe m na ole ndị a zụrụ azụ kịta na because ndị be anyị amaghị ihe na-eme ha bụ isiokwu. Maazị, this one is very painful.
Ebe anyị amaghị. Na-enye ha 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira. Ị na-anepụta moto 10 years.
Yes, na. because ọ banyere n'ụzọ ahụ ọ condemn ụzọ ahụ ọ condemn ọ banyere ụzọ ahụ eri isi aṅụ ụbara ya.
You have something ndị be anyị na-emere understand. Were aka nni ijekwu ezigbo mmadụ, were aka ekpe jekwu ajọ mmadụ. Why not ichịkọta aka gị ahụ ọnụ were ya sowe ofu onye ka Chineke gọzie gị? Because nwoke anụnwa na n'ebe a Chineke wepụtagoro ka o mere ndị Abia steeti ihe. Ị gaghachi ịgwa m that ọrụsie ụmụ ihe niile ọ na-arụ enweghị any of your relative ga-enwetarịrị something from there. Ọ bụgo nnọọ na ị na-agba n'ụzọ na-enwere accident, ịga ịna n'udo because the more ọ na-eme ya, the more security na-adị, the more investors na-abata.
Maazị na all those bosses aha na ha chọrọ ịgwa m na ọ wee asaida ga-abịa ịnyanwada bọs aha. Ọkwa the citizen job opportunity.
That is the thing. So n'isi na akwụrụ ha ụgwọ bụ ọnwụ ka ha ji ejijije nara, because Chineke nna ga-abụ ha ọnụ
ise
by ka ihu ji gaba ebe ahụ atọ. Enwere nke ụmụada ndị obodo ha, ụmụada ụmụ na-ama ndị otu Adaocho na nwaanyị a na-akpọ ya na fon oge ọbụla jeje na-agụrụ dati amamụọ tiwa ya ọjị ka ha na-agụrụ egwu n'ebe ọnwụrụ ka ha ga-anwụ. Ada ga-anwụ di ya. Ụmụada for that matter, ụmụada yiri red and white, yiri red and white akwa George red ka ọgịnị jee di a kwụrụ ha na-agụ egwu in the name of ịlaba igoro 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of beans welara ụmụ gị kwuchi ụmụ gị aha ọgụgụ n'ọrụ krim bom ka ha na-arụ.
My mother try this kind of nonsense. That day she no go come back home.
Gịnị
ọ ga-aga arahụ with Theodoji that day.
Mgbe my mom bụ chair lady ndị by the first thing I gwara ya bụ anakwana bribe because my mom said ha were alaba o wee kpee ikpe kpegide onye ọzọ. My mom said ha buru ya naba n'oru ụbọchị ikpe ahụ ihe ọnwụ na ikpe pụtara ụra mmanụ ọhịa ikpe pụtara otu a ka ha si ga-eghori ihere bukọrọ those things laba. Ụmụ ihe niile aka ndị mmadụ na eziokwu and iso mmadụ n'ụzọ dị mma na ọya ọ dị best. Ọ ka mma na agụrụ na-agụ gị ma ọ bụrụ na aka gị dị ọcha.
We're going to be used as example today.
Ihe ọ na-agbagharị ihe Remigius na osi ebe mgbe na mpụta na studio nsị Remigius na mina gị osi ofu ebe ide atọ ka anyị bụ ide atọ ada achọ nsogbu. Ama m ihe nji agwa ya oge ọbụla mana ọ chọghị igedo uto nwaanyị ya anụnwa amụkwụ mma okpere ya nkwa mpata ụkwụ ya o ji eso the woman.
The woman sending ya small money.
So ụmụ ihe ị gaghị abịa rie ka iricha ụzọ this Orji Uzor Kalu a ọ bụrụ na n'obodo nwere uche like this Indonesia the man chiburu ha here enwere ụdị flyover na-arụ n'obodo a ndị mmadụ na-eprezi ya the man na-arụ ọrụ ụlọ ya arụ wee pụọ onye ọzọ etekwu over na ibụrụ onye nke abata nkịta na-akpọ prabo onye nke asefụ tata tomato abụrụ 15,000 nwanne echi ọ bụrụ 10 nwanne echi ọgbọgogwe ndị mmadụ na-eti mkpu. So ihe nji kwuo dịsị mbụ ndị jewere na nke Orji Uzor Kalu for the first place anya ụlọ ọbụ chakol lee ka ụzọ niile dị abandon road niile nwere na Aba nwoke a gwọchacha ihe niile arụ si nka na-arụ na-aga ka na-ekwu ụmụ nkwa ndị ọ ga-arụ ị na-enwe ike isi Orji Uzor Kalu we don't need you go because ọ bụrụ na ndị mmasị ya we don't need you ihere onwe ha eme ha wee ma na past years anọdị ya no vampires ka all of them bụ ka ndị Igbo ba ji bụrụ dice kama na-aga erite kama ka nwụọ and we die there. Ihe na-eme ugo 247 ihe anyị na-eme ugo 247 na and ada dị ọra mma the Chineke nyere this two as time goes on Therefore, we love them. Chukwu mee better. I love back to Alibo. The blessings I am with it. I tell you, I'm going to sign. J Finland and now boy ego. Mandine near super chat. This woman, Amagi that Nambaka Tuna Warrior Foundation, or greedy and jealous. He na game, name will be your jaw. Na ke bono. Or when what Jacka Jomwe, lesion condition here. Because of mad patient, because of mad Amagi that Nachineke na Murikosia gossip mad. Ka ndị okenye asị kama m ga-agba ka nkwụ kama ka mgbawa ka kama m ga-agba ka ngwọ ka mgbawa ka nkwụ because ngwọ gbapịa ọnwụ ozugbo bụta nkwụ na-atụ atụ adadị ọrụ mma notice ya Ugo 247 feel that na a ga-enye Ministry of Information which if they na-asị broke tie na nke a asị gị bịa mee travel ịchọ onye ga-agbara gị ego tiketi iji eme travel ọ
dị capable onweghị brain onweghị finance ọ dịghị finance enweghị m ike ịkọwa
you cannot travel asịrị jee Korea you cannot go asịrị jee Taiwan you cannot go either in hope that now they go ticket and they go ticket you cannot stand and speak if you don't know how to speak you don't have that courage. Why are you jealous of people not there? Okay, continue na-esogodo ndị ọzọ wee na-amụ ya mmadụ na-agba boy ịgbagide boy ya ruo 7-8 years or 6 years eduo you can stand mana ịgba boy 3 years tinye ego enye ego ya agbari ụmụ nwaanyị ga-erikwa ya. So I don't know why some people ji game with sense. Ihe ba ha no so na agwa egwu a na-ewo m iwe. Ọ dị m kasị were bomb tere ha ntari n'ebe a. Ancha m so allow this man Chineke wutere ka ọrụ Abia steeti ọrụ. The more na this thing, ndị Anambra, ndị Enugu steeti, ndị Ebonyi steeti, ndị Imo steeti, ha na-afụ ya. Citizen ha jụazie ha sị, ọwụkwa dis ego na-anata ka this man na-anata. By then one day group of people in Nukorojena beha more that place. So more amara bahano echikwe ga-eme na aba busisi ihe niile no aba because he nwere uche ha mara mgbe ewetere onye nzọpụta ọnọdụ ka ewetere Nnamdi Kalu ka ọ bịa zọpụta the whole Africa ha agbachi nkịtị Africa agbachi nkịtị ihe a na-emebi ha ma na onye wepụtara ha ka ọ bịa zọpụta all the whole Africa not only ndị Igbo self then ewepụta Simon Ekpa ka ọ bịa zọpụta the whole East both in this south unu agbaba asịrị ewere ya wekpuo ewepụta DPM Ngozi Orabaeze ada ka ada ka ọ bịazie bịa rụtọpụzie dị ọrụ still unu na-agba ya mgba. I'm sorry for you people.
Ha na-agba ya mgba na-edere FBI mee ya.
I'm sorry for all of them. Something ị na-agaghị stand we na-aga emenwu onye ọzọ na-eme ya ị na-esi ọnwụ anya ụkwụ a na-eme gị. Are you the one that created that woman? No. Are you the one that created Nnamdi Kalu and Simon Ekpa? No. Why can't you leave them alone? Because God has ordained those people to do this work. Just join. Do whatever you can do to bring this back. My brother, let me have my phone for now. Continue.
Na-adịghị capable in a brain very dull person ogojigi enweghị o ji eji na-ezuzu is disgrace go onwe ya useless man.
Don't say anything about me without him to go and say it. It was the governor who authorized it. I had no apologies to me. And he wanted me to be his friend. The friendship is inside the house. Then the politics is on the street. The one you got no law. Or my father can't. That is the boy I can't say no law. I got to get there. So we are entering into battle. There's no fear. You don't get no money. Gawa odi atolade, ebatolade, unoya. Gawa ebatolade, odi atolade.
Chey! Ọ dị egwu ndị isi ojii, ndị isi ojii, ndị isi ojii. Yo! Ka nọ mmadụ hụrụ ihe ọma na-afaịtịga ihe ọma ọ fụrụ.
President Jonathan days to acknowledge it. By then, the world was already talking about the girls. Jonathan finally spoke.
Our dear country, Nigeria, is facing a new challenge. A war has been unleashed on us. Extremist foreign elements, collaborating with some of our misguided citizens, are focused on an attempt to bring down our country and the democracy and freedom we cherish and celebrate today. The despicable abduction of schoolgirls from Chibok in Borno State has brought to the awareness of the entire world the heartless brutality of these terrorists who want to instigate a descent into anarchy and balkanize our nation. In recent years, terrorist attacks have claimed the lives of several of our compatriots. Many have been injured or maimed. Whole villages and communities have been destroyed, and the economy of some of our states is in jeopardy. There can be no doubt that what we're witnessing in Nigeria today is a manifestation of the same warped and ferocious worldview that brought down the Twin Towers in New York, killed innocent persons in Boston, and led to the murder of defenseless people in the southern Russian city of Volgograd. Terrorist activities have brought war and pains to Mali, Somalia, Yemen, Syria, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. These agents of evil continue to brainwash and incite ignorant young men and women to attack the innocent. We cannot allow this to continue.
Jonathan wrote a book where he raised the argument of foul play. So what are his views of the events of that time? This is Jonathan's book entitled My Transition Hours. My Transition Hours by Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. The foreword is written by John Mahama, President of Ghana, from 2012 to 2017. But Mahama has bounced back. He's now the president of Ghana again for a second term. In this book, Jonathan makes this point. Let me quote him. Why and how did this happen? He asked. Jonathan also speaks about a meeting with United States officials. Quoting from the book, he says, all the 19 governors of northern Nigeria had been invited to a meeting with the then United States National Security Advisor to Obama, Susan Rice, at the White House on March 18, 2014, a few weeks before the Chibok girls were kidnapped. At the meeting, the Borno State Governor, Kashim Shettima, vehemently made spurious claims about my administration, that he had to be cautioned by his Gombe State counterpart, Alhaji Ibrahim Dankwabo. That is Jonathan, on page 32 of his book, My Transition Hours. The Bring Back Our Girls campaign was a rallying point for the opposition. But Jonathan believed the campaign was used against him. In his book, he says, at a point, the entire campaign of the opposition was riding on the girls. It was, however, not surprising that some leaders of the Bring Back Our Girls movement were rewarded with promotions and appointments shortly after the general elections. Jonathan calls it programming, saying that the strange thing was that all of the protests were directed at me rather than the state governor. The electorate were programmed to see my administration as the villain. If someone was conducting an experiment on how propaganda could be used to bring down a government, it worked. He also pointed fingers internationally, stating in his book that the tactical
Unania, just wouldn't do this thing now. Emily Jonathan. Then we hear India Nachime where they suit. The Kondo Jonathan no no Gande they are rubbish here. How we then have to email OT now. Just reason in my people. You people need to rise up. Chụwa na Orji Uzor Kalu ebe ọbụla unu ya chụwa na ya onye ọbụla hụ na Orji Uzor Kalu chụwa ya otu echi achụ agwọ ịma ahụ ha na agwọ make sure ahụrụ ya gbupụ ya isi chụwa na Orji Uzor Kalu ka agwọ. Go ahead, my brother.
Attacks by the Obama administration were many. They refused to provide any real military backing or equipment to aid the rescue of the Chibok girls. Reading further, if you look at page 31 of the book, Jonathan says, even when I attended South African President Jacob Zuma's inauguration ceremony for his second term, the master of ceremony dredged up the Bring Back Our Girls hashtag. The strange thing was that all of the protests were entirely directed at me rather than the governor, whose responsibility it was to provide first-line security for the school as the chief security officer of the state. Such is the awesome power of psychological programming. The Chibok girls incident happened under my watch. As president, the buck stopped at my table, and I must take responsibility. However, for the federal government to succeed, the cooperation from the state is paramount, but we did not get that cooperation from the governor of Borno State. How could the state have rejected the request from the federal government to relocate the students? Jonathan makes the point. So, who or what is Boko Haram? So Jonathan continues in his book, at this juncture, it may be prudent to state that one of Boko Haram demands was that I should abandon my Christian faith and accept Islam. In other words, they wanted a Muslim president for Nigeria, among others.
Imagine, they never succeeded.
It is evident that Boko Haram is a group of terrorists who hide under the influence of Islam to achieve their own personal and group goals, which are not only heinous and dastardly, but also political. He says Boko Haram were funded in view of the sophistication and magnitude of their operations. I'm reading from Jonathan's book. Listen to this part. Some of Boko Haram fundings came from bank raids, ransom from kidnapping, extortion, and other criminal revenue generation means. But they have other sources of funding because the aforementioned alone cannot account for the sheer scale of their operations. Hey, Jonathan is saying something. He says there is evidence that they also got funding from some wealthy individuals who wholly or in part support their jihadi intentions. So why didn't Jonathan arrest those wealthy individuals? Were his hands tied? He says Boko Haram operates in a similar fashion to ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Boko Haram even changed its name officially to ISIS West and Central Africa in May 2015. This is a book you should read. It is the Jonathan story. My transition.
ụmụnne m na-afụ ya ọwa ụtọ ndị nọọtụ ushiri banyega ahịa ha banyera all their leaders kpọtara the team then the team today now unu afụ na the team imega ha ụmụnne m dekwenu ihe emege na Abia steeti dị ka obodo a m nọzi na-azị Abia steeti dị ka n'obodo a m nọzi na-azị.
If you have something like this in your state, let us know. Just send us the video. We have many road sweepers now to cure this.
Yeah, exactly here they clean get something na Europe no. Ozi ihe no na Abia steeti. Exactly him je clean get ụzọ na Europe no. Ozi je clean get na Abia steeti. Abia steeti aghọ na Europe. Ọ ya ka Orji Uzor Kalu hụrụ o ji be na-agba mgba. Ọ dịghị happy na ihe ọma ọhụga. Orji Uzor Kalu adịghị happy na ihe ọma ọhụga.
If you have something like this in your state, let us know. Just send us the video. We have many road sweepers now secured by the Governor Peter Mba administration to keep Enugu's environment.
Nnu na-ewekwana m iwe biko nchekwa ma ọwụ Abia steeti dị ya dekwe mụ na Peter Mba wife Sinacha ụmụnne m ekele m unu Ocean maazị Ocean ndewo oke ọ pụọna ụmụnne m ekele m unu asị m ụbọchị taa mara unu maka ọ bụla echi ya zere I love you all ka emesịa unu oge m aga na kwarapụ mụ ga-apụ now thank you all ndewo 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 ndewo